One ticket to Amarillo, please. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
What instrument do you play?
Oh, I play the piano. I'm actually on my way to perform at the Amarillo Hotel.
I always wanted to learn to play the piano. I'm Anne Marie, by the way.
Oh, I'm Billy Joe.
Nice to meet you. But I never got a chance to learn because of the Holocaust. The Nazis invaded the town where I live in Denmark. We had to hide my friend Ellen at our house. It was interesting.
Oh, well, my mother loved to play. She loved to play the dusty old piano we had in our house. And I was actually really good until my accident, that is.
What happened?
There was a fire in my house. My pregnant mother was so badly burned that her and my brother didn't survive, and my hands were really badly burned, which is why I wear these gloves to hide my scars.
Oh. How long ago did that happen?
It's been about 3 years now.
Does it hurt?
Not really. Just a little when I play.
Oh, that has to be terrible.
Sorry, I'm just in a hurry to get home.
Watch it.
Yeah.
I'm Stanley, by the way.
Hi, I'm Anne Marie.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Billy Joe.
Nice to meet you, too.
Let's go sit down.
Okay. Where are you coming from? You're dirty. You kind of smell like...
Onions, I know. I'm coming from a place called Camp Green Lake, except it's not really a camp. It wasn't green. And where I was at, there wasn't even a lake. But it's okay, things are different now. It's a place where they send driven out delinquents to build character. That's why I'm so dirty, because we dug holes all day to build character. Doesn't really make sense to me.
Juvenile delinquent? What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I got accused of stealing. I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. You see, what was happening was I was walking down the road and these pair of shoes fell out of the sky.
What? Shoes don't just fall out of the sky.
Well, they did that day. Anyways, it's all because of a curse placed on my no-good, dirty, rotten, pig-stealing great-great-grandfather. It's his fault. He stole a pig from a gypsy woman, and she put a curse on our whole family. I broke the curse, though. That's why I'm so excited to go home.
Oh, I ran away from home once. Just hopped on a train and went all the way to Flagstaff, Arizona. When I got there, though, I decided to come home. Coming home's so bittersweet, though, ever since my mom died. My dad has a new girlfriend, though, Louise. She's pretty nice.
Why did you run away?
Well, I guess I was mad at my dad. See, the accident where my mom died and where my hands got burned was kind of his fault. He left a pail of kerosene by the fire one night, and my mom thought it was water. When she threw it on the fire, the whole house caught, and we ran out into the field. But I ran back in to throw the pail out the door so the whole house wouldn't burn down. I didn't know my mom was standing outside the door, though, and I covered her in kerosene. That's why she was burned so badly and didn't survive, and that's why my hands are burned so bad. But we're better now.
Wow, that's terrible. I'm sorry to hear about your mother. I ran away too once. From camp. My friend Hector Zeroni, we call him Zero, ran away from Camp Green Lake. The camp is in the middle of the desert, and I knew without anyone looking for him he would be in trouble. So I ran away too, and then I finally found Zero, and we wouldn't have survived if it wasn't for God's thumb.
God's what?
God's thumb. One day in the desert I thought we were going to die. Then I looked up and saw at the top of the mountains a shape that looked like a giant thumb. I remember hearing a story about my great-great-grandfather where he was stranded in the desert after being robbed by Kiss and Kate Barlow, and he found refuge on God's thumb. So I carried Zero to the top of the mountain, and we found water to drink and onions to eat on God's thumb.
Oh, that explains the smell.
That sounds like quite an adventure. My family and I ran away once, well, kind of. My mom, my little sister Christy, my friend Ellen and I, we went to my Uncle Henrik's house in the country. Except we told everyone that it was because we were going on a vacation, but really we were trying to hide my friend Ellen. We had a fake funeral for my aunt, and all these Jewish people were there, and then we put them all on my uncle's boat. I helped out a little bit too. I carried a basket down to the boat, and it had some bread and a special handkerchief in it, and I didn't know. But the Nazis stopped me, and they took my bread, but the handkerchief made the dogs not be able to smell the Jews when they found the boat.
Did they make it to Sweden safely?
Of course they did.
Sounds like you had an adventure too.
Yeah, it's good to be going home though, but I'm gonna miss Ellen. This is her Star of David. I ripped it off of her one night when the Nazis invaded our house. Her parents made us stay with us, and they fled the city because the Nazis had gotten their list of congregation members from their synagogue. But we pretended that she was my sister Lise, who had passed away. It's the only time that her death came in handy. We used her baby pictures to prove that she was ours. I miss them both now, though.
I miss my friends from camp, but I'm meeting Zero when I get back home. It's really thanks to him that the curse was lifted off our family to begin with. You see, it was his ancestor who put the curse on us, and it was only broken once I carried him up the mountain and gave him water to drink on God's thumb.
So, you say you dug holes? My dad dug a hole once. In our town, it's so dry and dusty, it never rains and the crops never grow. Everyone thought my dad was crazy for digging this hole, but eventually it finally rained and the big dusty hole turned into a pond.
I sure won't miss digging holes.
I sure will miss the Nazis. I'm ready to get things back to the way they used to be. We couldn't even play outside. One time we were walking from school and the Nazis stopped us with my sister, and my little sister was really scared. It wasn't good. But we had a lot of food shortages too. We couldn't eat meats and breads and stuff. My mom was so ready for a cup of tea, and my sister wants real leather shoes, not ones made from fish skin.
Fish skin shoes? Ew.
Yeah, but that's all we had.
I hope whenever I get back home things are different too. My dad has been working forever on the solution for smelly feet. He finally had a breakthrough though, thanks to me. I found this old jar of canned peaches in the desert when Zero and I ran away. Turns out it's the cure to smelly feet.
I guess I'm moving in a new direction too. Now that things are better between me and my dad, I'm hoping that our house can feel like a home again, like before my mom died. And I'm really glad to be playing piano and performing again. Maybe I'll even get to play with my friend Mad Dog. Well, I better be going. I have a train to catch. It was nice meeting you.
You too. Good luck.
Oh, thank you.
I guess I better get going too. My family's waiting for me in Denmark. Bye.
Thanks. I don't know which train to catch. Oh no, I better not miss a train. How am I going to dig myself out of this one?
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls, 'cause all I see is a tower of dreams